What's up, everybody? It's your girl, vlogging with Net. Yeah, you're vlogging with Net today. So, yeah, everybody, as you know, I've been, I'm doing my bachelor's. So, in health information management. So, sorry, I have not been uploading. I did, and then I stopped. But I'm back again. I'm coming back. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. Um, but yesterday was Lily's birthday, so it was August the 2nd. It was Bluey the theme. It was magical. Chuck E. Cheese. So let's get off into the invitation and then following some of the pictures, and I'll explain some of the things. So let's get off into it. So yes, as I said, Lily turned 3. Y'all, she is so beautiful. Um, she just reminds me of my baby. Both her babies remind me of her growing up, especially Liliana. Liliana took so much after her. She had on this white and gold dress. So when y'all see it, she put me in the mind of how solid my daughter Alexis was when she was a baby. Lily was so dark skinned and beautiful and chocolate of a baby and fat, and she was so yummy, and you could just eat a little fat chubby cheeks up. And I love, don't get me wrong, because that Mila is my mini me, and I say that all day long, but she got the spirit of her mama. But she kind of just, she has, she has ADHD, and they suspecting autism and everything else. But the thing is, we don't claim none of that over here, because they normal kids, and they love and they love hard, and they enjoy being themselves. I just, want them to just grow up and just be themselves, be who their personalities wants them to be. So let's get off into this next clip. I can say yesterday was one of those beautiful days. Family, love, little kids playing. Um, you know, when we watching our grandbabies and these little cousins coming together, friends, you know, it was a beautiful setting for a beautiful little girl. She actually got to have her brother and her sisters. She has a real sister on her mother's side. She has a real sister on her dad, a brother and a sister on her dad's side. So, yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that she had fun, just to look at her little smile, her little crown that said happy birthday. She's a Bluey kid. She's so beautiful and so wonderful. You know, I remember when my daughter came back and said that she waited a while before she told me, y'all. I think she was about 6, 7 months. I was disappointed, but I was happy for her, you know. Just happy for her, elated for her. Now I kind of want a little boy now, but we may not get him because, well, we got another little bundle of joy that's right behind Lily. So hey, I mean in front of Lily. I think he's the one that's the year older than her, and she's behind him. So yeah, we had fun. As I said, relatives came up. My nephew from Clarksville came up. Shout out to Jamar, Jay Clean Bleed, uh, and his wife, Brittany, and their kids. They all came up and enjoyed. They little cousin, little Mike came. I finally got to meet my great nephew. And I said it's the right. And I told his mom, I said, yeah, my nephew did that. He is named after my brother, my nephew's dad. That's his namesake. And just that dedication alone when he had another baby, he was like, if I'm having another baby, he gonna be named after my daddy. That was honor to me that he honored and he gave him Michael Strickland, or Michael Young or whatever, but he's a Strickland. We know that he's a Strickland. He's gonna be forever a Strickland. And when y'all see that young man putting his arms around me, that's my nephew, y'all. That's my nephew. It's not my man, that's my nephew. So yeah. I am happy. That's me holding my grandbaby. And as I said, that's my nephew holding me, talking to me, making me laugh. So yeah, we had some fun yesterday. Y'all could see my daughter in the picture. She was in there in the picture with me and my nephew. She had on this pink, yellow dress with this big, pretty spring flowers on there. So yeah, and there's my grandbaby Mila, the oldest of my daughter's girls. She thinks she a diva already, y'all. She already ready for her own channel. She ready for everything, y'all. She got my glasses on, thinking she just, she just the bee's knees, y'all. So we gonna get into this clip. One thing about Chuck E. Cheese, they gonna give you some nasty pizza, but them kids love it. I don't know. They need to bring back the salads for the grown people. Yes, me. Um, that pizza is just trash, y'all. I ain't never liked Chuck E. Cheese pizza. I think to me, Showbiz and Chucky were on the same wavelength. So when they took out Showbiz, they put in Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is good for the experience for the kids. This part of Chuck E. Cheese, I'm glad they doing an arcade Chucky for grown ups with drinks and stuff. I want to see something like this because I mean it's fun. It's still fun for grown ups. But we don't want to be sitting on these little cars playing with these kids all the time. We want to go turn up, maybe shoot some pool, arcade games, all kinds of arcade games, the old school arcade games. I think they said they bringing back. So yeah, but these little cars, I just, I like the makeup of it, the cars, the games, and Chucky and all that. But they need to do better with their food. Somebody burnt their pizza yesterday. I was like, ugh, yeah, no. I could look out. I could look at my stepmom and looking at her, and I'm like, I don't even think she liked the pizza because I know she was looking at that pizza like, what is wrong with it? But anyway, I digress, y'all. And there's my baby with her blue, with her theme, with the theme party on her body, Bluey. So she had on her Bluey shirt, Her and her sister were matching. They had on their bluey. I told my daughter, I said, see, I knew somebody was going to come having on bluey. And you see, it made me mad. I had on the colors for the blue. But I was like, see, next year, yeah, we going to do something, but we going to do something with shirts. We going to get shirts made. We going to have it right this time. So let's get off into this clip. I like the party. I like the party. I like the party. I like the party. One thing about kids, they gonna eat and they gonna have fun. Bingo! Bluey! I love towards the end when everybody's taking pictures. These are my grandbabies with, like I said, my brother's grandson and my great nephew in the middle. That's me with my great nephew. Yeah. And my daughter, that's why I say she's out to the side in her little pink dress, pink and yellow. And like I said, that's me and my nephew. You know, one thing about family, we go through things, but we love each other. And we're going to work it out. And this video is dedicated to my grandbaby and my family that came down here. I love you so much, nephew. If you ever see this video, just know that I love you. Till next time, peace out. Just know that I love you. And you just don't know. You made my day yesterday. And thank you. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Thank you to Dejan, Mama, Rita. Everybody put on a grown woman pants, and we was all able to come together and do it for Liliana. Peace, y'all.